Hey everyone, Sonny Borba here from Raider Aviation, and in today's lesson video we're going to talk about one of the maneuvers that you will do literally on every flight that you make, and that is the takeoff. And in this particular case we're going to talk about the normal takeoff and climb. When we're holding short of the runway and all of your checklists have been complete, we're verifying the final is clear. You proceed onto the runway, get lined up with the center line, and one of the important things we need to deal with here is just verifying all of our engine gauges. So when you bring that power all the way up to full, we need to verify we've got proper RPMs, oil pressure is in the green, and that our airspeed indicator is alive or starting to indicate your airspeed. Rotate at the proper airspeed, and holding your VY airspeed is crucial with takeoff, because VY, being our best rate of climb, is the airspeed that's going to get us up away from the ground over a period of time at the best rate, right? So we don't want to be slower or faster than VY, unless of course we're dealing with obstacle clearance, but that's a performance takeoff that we'll deal with later in the training. But for normal takeoff, we want to hold VY. And how do we hold VY? We pitch for that airspeed. In a climb, in our training airplanes, power is always full forward, so we are using our pitch control to hold that airspeed. Along with holding your airspeed at VY, we want to maintain the ground track of holding the extended center line of the runway. So we're just using our visual cues outside. We're not relying on instruments. We're VFR pilots, so we're keeping our eyes outside 85–90% of the time, and using our peripheral vision or our vision outside the airplane on the sides and also over the cowling to notice any side drift due to some of the left turning tendencies of the airplane and so on, so we can hold that extended center line. So let's cut to the clip and go check out the maneuver and see how the normal takeoff and climb works for you.
All right, here we are in the cockpit holding short of runway 18, and we're going to show you the normal takeoff and climb.
All right, with no flaps, we're going to enter onto the runway making a radio call.
Slate traffic, Cherokee 72 Juliet, taking runway 18 for departure to the southeast. Slate.
Looking both ways, looking on final. Nobody's short final, and then no one's coming from the opposite direction as well. You want to do this even at a towered airport.
And Slate and traffic, Air Tractor 2 Lima Lima, taking the active for departure. Speed leaving the area to the southwest.
Centered onto the runway at full powers, heels to the floor, no brakes. Full power, airspeed's coming alive. Staying down the runway, deflecting into the wind if there is any with the ailerons. They're approaching rotation speed, rotate, generally with some right pedal input. Getting the airplane flying, but not climbing away at that rotation speed. Letting the airplane accelerate on a shallow pitch attitude until we get to VX or VY. About 90 on the airspeed, and continuing that climb. Our vertical speed is just a byproduct of whatever the performance of the airplane is that day, because we're pitching for airspeed. Maintaining directional control and correcting for any wind drift to keep extended center line. And we generally do that with the crab method once we get off the ground. We're at 500 feet. We'll make that turn out to the southeast. Nice standard rate turn. Overbanking the airplane is going to create a decreased performance. Still pitching for that VY airspeed as we continue the climb.
Slate traffic, Cherokee 72 Juliet, departing the pattern to the southeast. Slate. And at this point I would do my climb checklist on the way out, and that would complete the normal takeoff and climb procedure. Thanks guys, see you next time.
Yeah.